So I wanted to do a video on this one too. These are the two transgenders that I wanted to do a video on specifically. This one, Isaac, has done his thing with detransitioning, but the last thing that he made videos on was specifically about wanting to retransition. So I thought this was important to make a video on. Let's let the video go through and then I will come in and talk about it at some point. Let's go.
Going through some rough times. Nearly started transitioning again. Made it to 1 month and then nearly started transitioning again just a few hours ago. Just my dysphoria really got bad and felt like I needed to start hormones again. Felt like that was the right thing to do. And I cried a lot. And what I noticed is when I cry, it actually hurts my arm a lot. It actually hurts a lot. I'm no longer on opiates, just doing Tylenol at the moment. Because the pain is not as bad on my arm, but I noticed when I cried, it was like my whole nervous system was on fire. And it was as if, I don't know, I never really considered the physical toll of crying, although I know there is one. But I cry a lot, and so it just makes me think what I've done to my body over the years, my nervous system. Just destroyed my nervous system by crying so much. Having felt that, obviously my whole nervous system in this area is much more sensitive, and I don't know, it really freaked me out. It actually stopped me from crying because I didn't want to hurt myself. But of course, the funny thing is that also while I stopped crying because I didn't want to hurt myself, I was thinking of hurting myself in terms of like, I don't know, I don't want to say, but not good thoughts. And so I almost took hormones again, and I almost took one of the opiates, actually, not for the pain, but just because I wanted maybe to go to bed or maybe not feel it. Now I'm starting to feel it again. And now I'm starting to think about maybe I should I just really don't like being alive. I've done everything at this point. I don't know what I can do for myself. And now my arm's hurting again because I'm getting upset. I always feel such intense, deep pain. I don't know. Let me think. Just trying to think if transitioning will help. messed up from transitioning and my autoimmune condition. I have nerve issues now all over my body. I'm dying, basically. I don't know if detransitioning will even help me, so I might be infertile, my health issues might be constant anyway, so I might just retransition. Because I won't hurt anything again. But I don't like being alive.
So, as far as this Isaac Uncooked guy, he specifically had that issue. That was a year ago. Excuse me. He's had this issue every 6 months. Okay, so he would talk about retransitioning. Now, the thing is, that time, I don't know what he said to the supporters at that time. I wasn't a subscriber at the time. But 6 months ago, I was subscribed. And it was kind of the same situation where he curses everybody out. He tells people that he doesn't like them and so forth in his videos, basically. He basically disrespects us. Well, this time, he specifically did it just recently in the past week. And what happened in this situation was, again, he curses everybody out, tells everybody that we all suck, that we're terrible people, and I think his problem is that he doesn't like the platform he made for the audience he made it for. And I'll get into that in a sec. But, that's what happened. And then after, during the week, he was trying to talk about retransitioning. Exactly what happened in the video right there. The difference was in this video, he was explaining that his condition is still bad and that he still has the problems he has, and it's not going to change by retransitioning. So he said that he might retransition at this point because it's not going to affect him. So he thinks it might be better for him to retransition. I think this is similar to the last video I made on Shapeshifter as this guy. I'm calling Isaac a guy because Isaac's name is Isaac, and he did retransition, so I'm going to call him a guy until I see that he's actually visually retransitioned. My point is, in his videos, he is very, as you can see, anti-transgender people. And that's the type of platform he made it for. He made it for people who are very much against transgender people. I mean, he's very rough on transgender people. He calls them, by their biological sex and so forth. That's what he does. And to me, I think this is interesting because it's like he's even gotten like support from like people like You're Kidding Right, who's very much against transgender people as well. Not against them, but like she's realistic, honestly, but very blunt about it. I like her, honestly. I support her channel and so forth. I support her channel because she is consistent. She's consistent in her content. Isaac is not. To me, I feel Isaac wants to retransition, so obviously Isaac does not feel the way he actually conveys he feels about transgender people because he himself wants to transition. He himself is not a detransitioner who's actually happy to be detransitioned. He keeps showing that he's very unhappy in living as a man. He's not happy. He would rather live as a woman. So, to me, I don't like people who are like that, where they are hiding behind a mask, basically, to entertain their audience that may have some negative views towards transgender people, just to basically garner attention. And, I mean, his channel has grown so heavily. His channel before this, I don't know, it must have been very small because it was 5,000 when I came across it, and he had already gotten big from basically going after um, transgender people, basically. And my thing is, why are you going after the very people that you are? If this is what you want to do, why are you building a platform like this? It's so antithetical to the life you want to live. And it's uncomfortable to me. As someone who was subscribed to him for a bit of a while, I subscribed to him twice. But after the second time, I realized what was going on. Why he would curse us out is because he doesn't really agree with us, I don't think. I think he just entertains people who have a different view, but he doesn't actually agree. And that's my thing, that's my issue. Like I said, I support You're Kidding Right because she seems real, you know. And there are plenty of other content creators that are detransition and they're not that they don't have those strong opinions on transgender people like he's conveyed. But I still watch them because they're still real. And that's the thing with content creators. I like some realness. Otherwise, I think you should just shut up and live your life the way you need to live it. Like, I don't care if he transitions. Like I said, I don't care what other people do with their lives. But that's basically all I have to say in this video. I gotta go get my laundry anyway, so um, yeah, and it's late. But I just feel like these are the two content creators that have kind of tried to go into the detransition section of YouTube, or the transgender critical section, to basically benefit off of their channels growing and getting notoriety and getting, you know, more benefits from it. But do they really live that life? Are they really about that? Is that really how they truly feel? I don't feel so. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and have a great day. Bye, guys.